tell you a bit of a story about Charlie's name. And so, as you know, his name is Charleston Chew. I do call him Charlie. Sometimes I call him Charles or Charleston. He has been called Mr. Chew. But those are the different kind of nicknames he's been given. His name that I've given him is Charleston Chew. The reason for that, of course, is because I try to name my dogs after different chocolate bars. And the Charleston Chew chocolate bar is one that I absolutely love. It is based out of the States, so I don't see it here in Canada very often. It is here, but it's usually in really weird gas stations and those kinds of things. It's not around very often. But anyway, so the Charleston Chew is a good chocolate bar that I like, so that's what I named him after. But that's not the name that he came with. So when breeders have litters, oftentimes they'll have a theme name for their litters, or a theme that they go with for their litters. And, it's windy, so I'm crying a little. Anyway, and so with this litter, I believe it was maybe the Summer Olympics going on or something. I'm not really sure what was happening, but there was something where we were cheering for Canada. Congratulations to us. So she wanted to name them Canadian names. And so there was Timbit, there was Moose, there were, I can't remember the names of the others, and then there was Chinook. And so Charlie's name that he was given is Chinook. And I thought that was so fortuitous. Like, at first, I was really excited about Moose because I did want to name my dog Charleston Chew. But I love Moose. They're my favorite animals. And so I thought, if I end up with Moose, which was the original idea, I'm just going to keep Moose because I love Moose. They're so amazing. And so that was kind of my thought, is that I would have Moose. And then given their personality started coming out a bit more. And she really felt that Chinook matched what I was looking for a little bit better. So I ended up with Chinook. Hey, Charlie, let's go. Good boy. Ooh, that is a big rabbit. Yeah, there's a rabbit. But it's not a squirrel, so we're okay. Anyway. Hey, Charlie. Anyway, okay, so he has the name Chinook. And I thought, again, as I just said, I thought how fortuitous that he should be named Chinook and he should come to Calgary. He was based on Vancouver Island. That's where the breeder was. And I thought, wow, it's so cool that he should come to Calgary where we have the Chinook winds, which is what's happening right now, which is why my eyes are watering, because it is a little bit windy, but it's not a cold wind. So the Chinook wind is a warm, dry wind that comes off the Rocky Mountains. And it only happens in southern Alberta and into a little bit of the States, but mostly in this area. And so I thought, how interesting that the dog named Chinook should come to a place where we have Chinooks. And I was really excited. And so I said to the breeder, oh, that's really cool that he should come to live in Calgary. It just seems to fit. And she was like, yeah. So then she didn't say much other than that. I'm not sure she knew what I was talking about, to be honest, because my niece, who also lives on Vancouver Island, came to visit me, and I told her this and said, how interesting that the dog named Chinook should come to Calgary where we have Chinooks. And she said, what's a Chinook? And so I told her it's the warm, dry winds that come off the mountains. And she said, oh, okay. And I said, yeah, it's the only place where there's Chinooks. And I hear my dad in the background saying, either that or the Chinook salmon. My dog was named after a salmon. A salmon! I don't even like salmon. But here he's named after a salmon, and I thought he was named after a wind. I was all excited that he was named after something based in Calgary. But no, he's named after a fish. So that was disappointing. But I guess that's where his name came from. The Chinook wind is why in Calgary we can get a lot of snow, and then it'll melt really quickly because the Chinook happens anytime during the winter, and it just comes in and everything starts to melt because it gets really, really warm. Oh, my exercise ring is closed. That's nice. But you can see here, everything's melting. It's not really, I mean, it is spring, but it's not really springtime yet. It shouldn't be anyway. But everything's melting a lot because there's a Chinook coming through. And my guess is this is going to just end up being spring because I don't think we have much more cold on the way. But yeah, I think that's why the breeder was confused when I said, oh, he's going to Calgary, it's perfect, because she was probably thinking fish. I was thinking wind. We don't have salmon in Calgary. We're in the prairies. So that was weird. Anyway, that's what happened. I was wrong. I took that video earlier this morning, and now this is what we have. Yep, it started snowing again. So all of the mud, all the puddles, all the ice, well, that's now frozen again underneath all of this snow. Hi. See you in a while, spring. All right, as you can see, it's still really cold and snowy, and it's really cold actually right now. I'm at the dog park, but I was just thinking of something else about Charlie that kind of like his name is really confusing to me. So, not confusing, but just a little different. I got Charlie from the breeder. The breeder called them Lagotto Romagnolos. I was looking it up online. I watched different videos about Lagottos. They all talked about Lagotto Romagnolo. I looked up how to pronounce it from different Italian breeder websites, and they all say Lagotto Romagnolo. But for some reason, it seems probably in the States, to be honest. Not that that's bad, but they call them Lagotto Romagnolo. And that feels to me very American, because they have a little bit of a different accent, and so they call it the Lagotto. And with that, of course, then they're doing that in Crufts and the other dog shows and those kinds of things, which means that a lot of people around here in Canada are calling them Lagotto Romagnolo. So when I come in and say I have a Lagotto Romagnolo, they look at me like I don't know how to pronounce it, if they know what the breed is. And so I don't know which is accurate. Maybe it's just different accents again. Maybe people just pronounce it differently. But what do you think? If you know about this breed, is it Lagotto or Lagotto? Because I think Lagotto rolls off the tongue better. But again, not my call. But let me know. Why do you start misbehaving as soon as we do that? Hey? And this is where we normally meet all those other dogs. And you start a big barking fest. But not today, buddy. Not today, okay? Charlie. Sit. Charlie, sit. Sit. Good boy. Yes. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. You're doing so good. Yes, you are. Doing so good. Come on. Good boy, yes. Charlie, behave yourself. Charlie. So this is the dog version of Lego. Do you want to step on a ball, or do you want to step on an antler, or maybe a bully stick, or maybe a collagen stick, or maybe a bully stick in something? Yeah, they're everywhere. And they hurt when you step on them. It's bath day for Charlie. Dear, are you happy about it? No. Well, too bad. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh! No, no, no. No. Off. Get off of there. Yeah, because that's the problem, right? You end up getting water everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. So now you're between your shower curtains, which is going to make it even worse. Charlie. All right, so we're all wet. All wet, Charlie. You just shake everywhere, so of course everything is wet, including me, right? How's all your shampoo? Yeah, shampoo is not fun. It's cold, right? Come here, bud. Your hair's so long. Are you happy with this? No. No. Not too happy. Buddy. What do you think, little soapy dog? You're all soapy and wet. Not happy. Your paws are soaking so that they can get clean. Uh-oh, the towel that we've got here is falling off because it's so wet because you jumped on it before. Uh-oh. And we're wet again. I know I'm using the wrong hand because I'm filming at the same time. That's silly, isn't it? So we've got the conditioner all rubbed in as much as we can. Oh, yep. Good boy. You have to let the conditioner sit though, right? Because that's what conditioner does. Oh, you look very unhappy about this. Yeah. Yes, you do. Yeah. Did I wake you from a nap for this? Poor buddy. Poor buddy. Yeah, a nap time and then bath time. You're just gonna go nuts after this, I bet. Yep. There you go. What a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah. All right, Charlie, your bath is done. You're all wet. Well, look at how curly his fur gets when he's wet. He's getting all these little ripples all over his fur. He's so curly. All right, bud. Shake. Look at that. You actually did. Okay, hold on. Don't jump up. You're just very, very wet. Just wait. Just wait. I need you to shake again. Let me get you all. Whoa. Hold on. Me trying to get you all dry. Dry, dry, dry. Dry, dry, dry. Dry, dry, dry. Charlie. Oh, you gotta get your head dry, right? Yes, get your head all dry. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. How's that? Surviving. Whew. That was a lot of work. Okay, wet dog. Wet dog. You're so wet. And you're so curly. You're so curly when you're wet. Yeah, you're also mean. So we have to get you away from Ginger. Come on. So we've got him up on our grooming table. He's quite big now. But letting a dog dry on their own is kind of where mats come from, apparently. Look at how curly he's getting. He's so cute. So I've got this big peanut butter lick mat here. And then we are going to blow dry him. He really hates this. I just use my hair blow dryer because I don't have anything else. See? You can tolerate it. As long as he has his peanut butter, he can handle it. Look how long that hair is. I've moved his lick mat and he doesn't want to go to it because he hates getting his other side blow dried. I have no idea why, but he does not like this side blow dried. See, you're okay. You can survive it. Now look at these girls in here. So cute. So he's coming to the end of his lick mat, which means pretty soon he's going to start to protest this. We'll bring it down a notch so maybe it's not so loud for him. Yeah. No, don't jump. Do not jump off. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay, we're done. Well, he's not 100% dry, but he's a lot drier than he would be. And it should help with the matting anyway. What are you doing, weirdo? You can't even tell like what part of your body that is sometimes. You're so fluffy right now. Yeah. Are you happy you still have a bit on your lick mat? But you keep trying to roll towards the edge, so please stop that. You're gonna fall off. Look how curly he is. Mr. Curls. Hey, Curly. Hey. Are you looking adorable? Charlie. Hi, you're so cute. What a good boy.